Hey, Sleepover Business Besties, it's Carmen, and I am back with a live video. I am on lunch, and so it has been a very long time since I made a video. So I said, let me at least try to hop on live so that I can have this. I don't have to edit it. This is just raw, uncut me. And just telling you what I've been up to for the past, I don't know when my last video was. I don't know if it was May or what, but in May, I'm gonna just get right to it. In May, I was in the process of buying a house. That kind of fell through because of some different things, and business was super slow. Like the slowest I've been in a long time. It was starting to get scary. So I decided to make some adjustments, and I wanted to bring value to my business and what people were getting, because I do have a little bit of competition or other companies here. So I said, well, what can I do to like really stand out? And really, I feel like everything I do kind of makes me stand out. So I said, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust my packages. So I ended up increasing the number of guests to my base package. So that ended up helping a lot with, you know, getting more bookings. So that is what I did. I've increased bookings tremendously. After I changed that and started, doing more marketing or advertising, promoting, whatever, I've been super busy. That is why I have not been making any videos. I just haven't had the time, and also just trying to prioritize just life, like meal prepping and different things like that, on top of working and all this other stuff. So that is what has been going on with me. I've been super busy. I've also added DIY parties. Someone asked me to do a video about that, so I will. But basically, I have been doing DIY parties. So I got a package from a sleepover owner who actually has a whole like marketing kit and all this stuff that you can get from her, and you basically just insert your information. It's all on Canva. I made like a little booklet to give to people for DIY. It's probably about 100, maybe $150 less than the average package, but it gives people who maybe can't afford, my basic or my deluxe packages, a chance to still have the parties, but they don't get all the amenities and all the extra that the people who book the, regular price packages get. So they basically get the tents, the beds, of course, the bedding, and then that maybe a tray and a lantern. They won't get, and they get the pillows. They won't get like garlands. There's just certain things they're not going to get. So if they want the extra stuff, they can get that. I've booked two of those so far. Nothing has been broken. Everything has been pretty good. I've talked to some people who do DIY, and they said that, some items have gotten broken, items don't get returned. I haven't had that experience yet. One thing I will say, that I learned is you keep your DIY packages to certain themes, probably themes that you don't book often. So I definitely wouldn't book like Taylor Swift as a DIY. I'm trying to think what else is super popular. Um, that's all I can think of. Just don't do your popular themes. Also, don't do your most popular tints. So my lace tints will not go out as DIY. I typically use tints that I don't use all the time. So I have like these pink and white tints that I barely ever use. So that's what I use for my DIY. So that has been going on. What else? Um, I have 3 people working with me now. One of my assistants, basically, she just does she does storage stuff, and she also does a lot of the party favors, because I just need my time back. It's hard to juggle everything. Another assistant of mine does parties on her own because she has like a van, and then another assistant of mine, we work together. What else did I want to come here and talk about? There's somebody on with me. Hi, I can't see comments. I don't know if you've commented. Let me see if I can try to see. Yeah, I don't think I see. It might be because of the orientation of the camera. Yeah, I can't see any comments if you made any. But yeah, so I have I have 3 assistants, and it's the person who came back is somebody who worked with me before. Um, I'm busy. This last weekend I had 6 parties. That's the biggest weekend I've ever had. And you can only do so much with so many people. So that was like a major weekend, but it was smaller parties. So I'd say before expenses, I might have brought in 2,700, but then after expenses, paying my help, paying for just different things like balloons and everything, I might have brought home, and then paying for labor, yeah, I might have brought home maybe 1,800 or so. So it was a pretty good weekend. What else is going on? I said I'm doing the DIYs. I'm a lot busier. Um, I will be creating more videos here soon. And I don't know, I think that's it for the updates. Oh yeah, I did increase the packages if you weren't here for that, if you didn't hear that. And yeah, that is about it. Everything on the Etsy store has been updated. Because we sold out of some items, but I put them back on there. I am going to come with the how to make the canvas, because the art parties, like the paint party add-ons, are, they're a hit. People like those, especially if you can create a custom canvas. So I'll be doing that soon. But other than that, that is it. Just wanted to give you a quick update. Oh, 30-minute parties. So if you're not in the Facebook group, or a Facebook group for sleepover business owners, make sure you get in one. Well, Letitia, I talk about her all the time. She is in New Orleans. She is the owner of Dreamy Teepee Parties, and I remember she was someone went down there to New Orleans, and another owner, and went to the setup with her because she is one of the major companies, and they said they did a party in about 25 minutes. So I didn't talk to her or anything, but I went and looked at her photos. And one thing I noticed that she does is she uses, like, she either doesn't wrap the blanket around the bed. She uses like maybe either a table runner or nothing and just put the trays on the bed. But I noticed that, and putting those blankets around the bed are like, they take a lot of work. So I'm like, that's what it is. That's what she's doing. That helps. I mean, also, everybody has to have their role. So you have to go into a party knowing exactly what you're going to do and what the other person that's helping you is going to do. So I definitely stopped wrapping the blanket around the bed. And I've been doing, me and my team, it's either going to be 2 of us or 3 of us. We have been doing parties in 30 minutes or 45 minutes. It's been super quick. Also, I've been trying to inflate balloons, off site, just do it at storage if I have enough room in my vehicle. My mom ended up gifting me a GMC Yukon, so I've been using this. It's a 16. It's pretty nice. I had like a Mercedes Benz truck, so it was a little smaller, but it was a lease, so I turned that in. But yeah, so going in with the plan and just not wrapping the blankets around the bed have saved so much time. It used to take us about an hour, hour and a half to do parties. Now we're pumping them out in 30 to 45 minutes, and that has been amazing. So I wanted to talk about that and just give you some updates. And I will see you guys later in another video. Peace.